it play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Battle Report. I got Jacob here all the way from England, and he has decided to bring his Tau army, well, bring my Tau army against me to play Tau, which you're very familiar with. Just trekking all the way from England, it was hard to bring all those models. And I'm going to be using the new Angels of Death codex supplement with Salamanders. So we're going to try that out and see how it fares against some of the Tau nastiness that is out there. We've already done a nice extensive pregame show. It's probably 15 to 20 minutes long of us talking about our lists and our tactics and what we're planning on doing with them. That is totally free. You don't have to be a Vault member. You don't have to register or anything, but it's just at a different video to keep this video a little shorter and to allow people who don't want all those details to just skip them. So that'll be in the link in the video description below. And two other things really quick. We're always looking for more people to challenge us. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our Facebook page, facebook.com/miniwargaming. You might not be aware of this, but we actually post a lot of behind the scenes pictures and stuff there. We also post links or actual videos on that page as well. So go check it out, facebook.com/miniwargaming, and like it and follow it so that you can keep the most up to date on everything that is going on. So you've already seen the armies in the pregame show, but we'll take a quick look at them and then we'll look at the mission. On this side we have Jacob's 1750-point army of Tau. You can see all the details in the pregame show in the video description below. And then I've got a mobile salamander force, very different than the way I normally play my salamanders in 30k, because I just wanted to play them differently. Full details in the pregame show below. We're going to be playing on this mat provided by gamemat.eu. So these are really nice mats. They have the same material as you see with a lot of these gaming mats, where they're like the mouse pad material. So they're water resistant, they're crease resistant. They're just good quality overall. So you can check them out at gamemat.eu. I think this one is the Hell on Earth mat. It's supposed to represent like something that's gone to demons, or we're using in this case to represent a planet that is currently in a bitter war between the Tau and Space Marines, and the Salamanders are kind of sent in. But hey, if it's not fire, they're not at home. Heck, this might even be part of their own planet of Nocturne, although not likely. And I don't want to mess with that fluff, so let's just leave that be. So they're on to some other planet that's been bombed to death, which is why we've got all this burning wreckage everywhere. The mission is Contact Lost. Contact Lost is my favorite because it really, really forces you to think about objectives. Of course, you can just try to table your opponent, but Contact Lost works that in your first turn you only get one tactical objective, so it's kind of a slow grow right there. But after that, the number of tactical objective cards that you draw is equal to how many objectives you hold at the beginning of your turn. So it becomes very important for you to grab objectives and deny them from your opponent, even if you don't have a card that tells you that you want that objective. So it makes the objectives doubly important, because first off, they allow you to draw more cards, and second off, they of course will usually be the target of what the cards tell you to do. We're going to be doing Hammer and Anvil, which is deploying this way. So we have one deployment zone here and one deployment zone over there. Now with his force, and actually both of our forces, we're going to have very little deployment. I'm going to have 5 metal boxes, rhinos and razorbacks, and then a lot of your guys are going to be in reserve or in your own vehicle as well. So we're going to roll off and place the objectives and get deployed. I won all 3 roll-offs, which is kind of nice. So I got to make Jacob place the objectives first, and because I wanted to center as many towards the middle as I could, and so I had to kind of base it off of what he was going to do. So we ended up with only 1 objective on this side. We've got 2 in the middle, and then 3 on this side. And then I thankfully won the roll-off for choosing sides. I was a little nervous about this because he has a lot of objective secured guys, and so he could just sit on them for the first 2 or 3 rounds before I could really get to him, and by that time the rest of his army would be here. So I need that early advantage of holding objectives. And so then I won the roll-off for choosing sides, and I chose this side, and I deployed all my rhinos and razorbacks. I've got all my tactical squads combat squatting. I know it's a bit dangerous because there's a lot of, especially with the Tau objectives, a lot of objectives that say just to kill stuff, and by combat squatting I'm giving him more stuff to kill, also for first blood. But let's face it, rhinos and razorbacks already kind of hand out first blood when it comes down to it. And but the nice thing about combat squatting is I can everybody has to start in Rhinos and Razorbacks, so I can disembark half the squad to hold this objective, half the squad to hold that objective. And when I was contemplating putting my captain with my stern guard, I can't actually, because the formation that he's part of specifies that everybody in the formation that's not a jump infantry or a bike has to start embarked on a Rhino or Razorback. It doesn't say Rhino or Razorback from this formation, so if there was another formation of guys inside of a Rhino, he could join them, of course. So I did, but Storm Raven is not a Rhino or Razorback, unfortunately. That's where I'd like to have put him. So if you've already posted a comment saying I couldn't do that, you're right. and I have fixed that. And so we've got the Assault Marines with the captain right here. We've got the Devastators right here, and then just 3 identical tactical squads. The combat squad, I've decided to put the Grav Pistol wielding Veteran Sergeant with one and the Flamer on the other. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going to have those 2 together because I want the other 5 to be a throwaway. And so that way they can sit back and do that. So the Grav Pistol, the Grav Pistol wielding a Veteran Sergeant, and the Flamer will be in one half. And then 5 regular Tactical Marines with bolters will be in the other half. And then my Storm Raven with its Dreadnought and Stern Guard is in reserve. On the Tau side, we've got the Kroot, the one in the one building, one in the other. Night Fighting is on for the first turn, so they'll have a nice, healthy 3-up cover save. I'm too far away to use my Flamers first turn. Pathfinder sitting up at the top, of course. So the entire game, they should be able to knock off at least a couple marker lights. And the Ethereal with his drone has joined this squad. He wanted to join it inside of the Devilfish, but it was already too full because there's 10 Breachers and a drone. And he is 1 Ethereal and a drone. That brings it up to a total of 13, and a Devilfish can only hold 12. So the Breachers are inside of here. Because the Ethereal with the Breachers would be nice, because if he does his invocation of Storm of Fire, pulse weapons at half range get to fire an extra shot. So at 7.5 inches, the pulse weapons that they're carrying would have an extra shot. And when they get within 5 inches, their strength 6, AP 3, 2 shots. So become 3 shots. That'd be quite powerful and could really melt one of the squads of Space Marine Tactical Marines. So now we are going to get started. Night Fighting is on. We have to roll to see what these mysterious objectives are, the ones that we are currently within 3 inches. And then we're going to see if Jacob seizes. So this objective right here is targeting relay. So let's reroll 1s when shooting if you are controlling it. And roll for the 1 over here. Oh, it's also targeting relay. So your objective secured guys will get to reroll 1s when shooting if they are holding that objective. And I will choose to go first. You want to try to seize?
I'm going to try to seize.
Yeah. Okay, good. Woo! With guys automatically. Oh, are your guys automatically coming in turn 2?
Yes, they are.
They are, okay. We never actually declared that when you put them in.
Yeah, they are.
But technically you should do that during deployment. So they are going into Deep Strike Reserve and showing up on turn 2 automatically. Okay, let's jump right into it. Salamanders, turn 1. To start, I am going to disembark the 1 combat squad onto the 1 objective. So I'm going to move as many onto the objective as I can, move 6 inches. Sure, they could die really easily to your battle suits, but I think you're going to have bigger fish to fry. Ha ha! I will have bigger fish to fry than just 5 guys with bolters. And then we have a mysterious objective here, which is a grav wave generator. So no charging me. You got that? You okay with that, Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Same thing over here. Now when I measure, I get 1 guy to here. That's not a problem because I'll be able to run them afterwards. Heck, I could shoot and then run. I don't have any targets to shoot at, but theoretically, I could shoot and then run. Mysterious objective is, of course, sabotaged. So we both have to remember this. I always forget sabotage because I'm so dumb anyways. So we both have to remember at the end of each turn, we got to roll for that. This Rhino with the rest of the Space Marines, or the Tactical Marines from that squad, is going to move up at cruising speed into some terrain, dangerous terrain. He makes it. He has Dozer Blade, so I'd get to reroll anyways. So it's a 1 in 36 chance that I fail it. This Rhino is going to turn into dangerous terrain and does not get immobilized, and is going to move 6 inches forward. Should end him up right here, and then he's going to pivot again. And we're going to disembark the other 5 guys just to see if we can do anything fancy. We're going to stay nice and close because I want to shoot my 3 bolters and then run back inside the vehicle. And I need to make sure I can actually get to the access point, which right where I am, a 1-inch run will get me there. The Razorback with the captain inside of it is going to go full tilt at cruising speed. We do have a dangerous terrain check to make, which he makes. He also has dozer blades though, so I'd have to fail it twice. Razorback with the Devastators will cruising speed up to that objective. Mysterious objective is also sabotaged. And then the Rhino full of regular tacticals is just going to, I don't think it matters if I move cruising speed or not. I'll double check it if I decide to shoot, but I just need to hold that objective essentially. On to the shooting phase, these guys are going to run, because I want to, oh, it's a little cocked, let me re-roll that. 2 inches, because I want to, that's 1, 2, get as many as close to the objective as possible so it's harder for him to get me off of it, but 2 is not that great. I'm going to run these guys, see if I can get some cover. Okay, you know what? They're fine where they are. And then just some fun pot shots, and really just want to show off the ability of what these guys can do. So 3 bolters are in range of the Kroot. Now, part of my special rules in the Stormlance Battle Demi Company is when I fire at a unit that's holding an objective, I get to reroll to hits. So I hit on 3s, and that's essentially twin-linked. So that's 3 instead of 2, so not bad. Let's see if I actually end up killing somebody. You're only toughness 3, so I'm wounding on 3s. Oh, 2 wounds. We have stealth thanks to night fighting, and you are in a ruin, so we're up to 3+ cover save. Hey, I killed one! And that reminds me I forgot to draw an objective, which I always seem to do in the first turn. This may have changed when I decided to do, so my bad, but I am grabbing objectives, so if it's secure objective something. Domination. I have to control every objective marker on the table. Yeah, that's not happening. Although I am close. I will soon have 5 out of 6, but there is no way for me to get to that one. I couldn't even get there if I wanted to just flat out. It just wouldn't happen. After these guys shoot, they are going to run 4 inches and re-embark, because that is something else that they are allowed to do in this special formation. Going to flat out with this Razorback. I could pot smoke, but no, I'll probably try to get into some terrain. First off, dangerous terrain roll. She fails. We have dozer blades. Okay, good. Yeah, I should be able to grab some cover right here. This Rhino is going to pop smoke to give it a 5-up cover out in the open, which will be 4-up thanks to night fighting. Sorry, I'm taking it back. I'm not going to use smoke launchers. My brain's not working today. Your crisis suits aren't going to be here this turn, so no smoke launchers for this guy. But I'm just going to leave him right where he is. The Razorback right here is going to flat out though, and he's going to move right to here, still holding this objective. And this one is going to flat out through dangerous terrain. He'll be fine. And he'll end up like so. We'll see what that objective is. It is nothing of note. So that's all the objectives revealed now. Got 2 sabotage, 2 targeting relays, a grab wave generator, and nothing of note. And that's it for my first turn. So just kind of flying forward, but at the same time trying to hold objectives in the back. Trying to make it, in the end, my idea here, I will tell you out loud, I don't mind sharing my tactical, whatever my plans are. And I'm trying to make it a little harder for you to deep strike wherever the heck you want. It's got to be a little more dangerous. But at the same time, I want to stay inside of my metal boxes so that when you do deep strike in with all your crazy firepower, that maybe all you're able to really accomplish is kill rhinos and razorbacks, maybe 1 squad inside of one of them, because you're going to have to focus those down, especially if I can pop smoke and just make it that much more annoying to try to get through all of those hull points. We'll see. You've definitely got the firepower to kill rhinos and razorbacks. That is for sure. So let's go into Tau, turn 1. On your turn, you get to draw an objective. We won't forget it for you. Assassinate. So you get a victory point for killing a character, and I do have several of those. If you kill 3 or more, you get D3 victory points instead. So there's an abundance of characters. There's a character in every squad. In every vehicle, there's 1 character, and in this vehicle, there's 2. So take your pick.
Okay, the Ethereal's going to do his elements.
Invocation of the elements.
Invocation of the elements, and he's just going to give people a 6-up field of pain.
All right, so now these Kroot, and maybe some guys over there will have feel no pain.
Right, I'm going to move the Devilfish up at cruising speed to about here.
So no disembarking.
No disembarking yet. Right, the Ethereal's going to move through cover.
It's got to move through cover because of the Kroot. So 5 inches.
Yeah, 5 inches.
You're going to use that to try to get a little closer to these guys to perhaps give them the 6 up, feel no pain as well. Does that get you within 12 inches of them?
Let's see.
Let's double check it. And the answer is yes, for both the Pathfinders and the crew. So now everybody in your army over here has 6 up, feel no pain. That could save you.
Yep.
That can save you from a wound or two. And flat out, the Devilfish is trying to get in a better position, especially with your breachers. They like to be nice and close for that strength 6 AP3 at 5-inch range.
Right, so these Pathfinders here are going to shoot their pulse carbines into the Razorback, which contains the downstairs.
So you're hitting on 4s. Ooh,
nice.
Not bad. Strength 5 against armor 11, so you need 6s. Nothing. That's all you got? You're not going to run with any of your crew? They're only strength 4 weapons, so they can't hurt my vehicles.
Nothing else is going to do anything.
Okay. So you didn't achieve your objective. Did you want... By the way, I threw away my objective at the end of my turn. I should have pointed that out. Do you want to keep this one or throw it away?
I think I'm going to keep that one.
Yeah, it's one that you should be able to pull off, especially next turn. So this is going to give me a bit of an advantage, which is what I was shooting for, because we're going to go into turn 2 with me holding 5 objectives right now, and you only holding 1. So, ironically, I almost shouldn't have thrown away Dominate, because I could... Nah, I wouldn't be able to get them. I'd have to do a lot of firepower, because they have Feel No Pain 6+, and 4 up cover inside of there. I don't think I'd be able to do it. But, yeah, I did throw it away. I'm going to be able to draw 5 new objectives, which will hopefully give me a lot of points and make up for the fact that once you come in with your Retribution cadre, that I'm going to be in trouble. So let's go into Salamanders, turn 2. We've been forgetting about Sabotage, so we're just going to throw it right now on a 1. Nope. And then the 1 back with the Space Marines. Oh, it does. So they take D6 strength 4 hits. 3 hits. 4s to wound. 2 wounds with a 3-up save. 1 dies. Ouch. Thankfully, I'm still holding it, though, so I will get to draw 5 objectives. So draw 5 objectives. Now, any ones that start with a 1 get replaced with my special ones. Oh, there we go. 1-1. So that is not secure objective 1. It is Vulcan's Gaze, which I get a victory point if I kill a vehicle with Melta. So that could happen. I do have Sternguard in here with Melta, but it's not going to happen this turn. Then we got 55, Psychological Warfare, make you fail a morale, pinning, or fear test. That could help, but you are within 12 inches of your ethereal, so you're leadership 10, except your breachers, so maybe I can do it on them. We've got secure objective, nope, not secure objective 3, that's 13. So Legacy of Istvan, excuse me. Score 1 victory point at the end of my turn if I have at least 3 Salamanders within 18 inches of my table edge. Boo! And you destroyed at least 1 enemy unit that was in my table half. Excuse me. Clear my throat there. So that kind of sucks, because I'm not really sitting back. I've got 2 units within 18 inches, but not going to be 3. So this isn't good so far. I'm not getting ones that I want. Secure objective 6, straight up. I should be able, I think that's not the one that you have, right? No, okay, good. And secure objective 1, so I can get those 2 points at least. Oh wait, that's the one you're holding. Come on, really? Then I have my 1 reserve. Now I'm kind of iffy of whether I want him to come in. Not that it matters if I want, because I just roll. Because you have all your guys coming with Skyfire. And so it'd be nice if I could come in and pick targets. But the sooner I get in, the sooner I can get down and disembark and start firing too. So 3+. So I am coming in this turn. Do 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 diddle do do diddle do 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 do. I'm gonna bring him to here. Now he has the Skies of Fury special rule, which allows me to drop guys anywhere along where he moved. Actually, I'm gonna have him come this way, still within 36 inches. It is dangerous because when I just basically deep strike them in the line, and if they scatter, they take a dangerous terrain test. And if for any reason they can't all be placed, they're just destroyed. So no rolling mishaps here, they just get destroyed. Gonna start with the Dreadnought, I'm taking a big chance, gonna deep strike him right there. Woohoo! Right where he needs to be. Although it does block my Sternguard from landing where I want them to. I'm gonna keep my Sternguard in there. I would have tried right there, but I don't want to have them all the way back here, they'll be so useless. And the Dreadnought being out, at least if you kill the Storm Raven, the Dreadnought's not automatically dead. You'll have to actually dedicate firepower towards him to kill him. And it is a Venerable, so it's a little harder to kill. I'm going to back up this Razorback and disembark the Grav Centurions to be within 12 inches of that Devilfish. So they're all four of the Grav cannons are within 12 inches of your Devilfish. Let's do some difficult terrain for these 5 guys. 4 inches. Just going to use that to kind of grab some cover, just in case you decide to dedicate some fusion blasters to these guys, then somebody at least will have a cover save. Dangerous terrain for this Rhino. Oh no. No. Okay, good. Woo! Dozer blades. We gotta close that gap. So they're gonna cruising speed all the way up to here. We already did dangerous terrain for this phase, so they don't have to do it again. These 4 are just going to move so that all of them are holding this objective. That way you have to kill all 4 to get me off of it. Actually, I should spread out a bit to make it a little harder for you to grab that objective. I'm gonna have this Rhino just move and pivot a little bit and then disembark its 5 bolter guys so they can see where that Devilfish is. I'm also thinking about area denial for your bajillion battlesuits that are coming in. These guys will probably stay out after. Alright, I'm gonna reverse that. They have disembarked and then it's going to move. And that way this thing can flat out somewhere else if I don't like how they ran. This Razorback, dangerous terrain. He's fine. That'll bring it up to here, after which it'll pivot. Now this does put it, I'll just come over this way. I'll have to move that smoke, but he essentially ends up right here. A little awkward as he drives through all this stuff. That's why he's got dozer blades. And then I'm gonna disembark the Assault Marines, because we've got 2 flamers, strength 5 flamers, coming after you, Kroot. I'm gonna leave the Captain and the Razorback. I know that means that he won't be able to charge anytime soon, but that's a lot of sniper rounds that can come my way, especially if, or even just a lot of strength 4 shots if he turns on his invocation of the elements for the Storm of Fire. So just kind of have to be careful with him. I don't want to give away Warlord kill and the assassinate at the same time. Let's go into the shooting phase. We got these 2 strength 5 flamers, ignore or re-rolling to wound. Yeah, that's going to hit that guy too. So we've got the first one hits 7, and the second one won't hit quite as many. He'll hit 5, maybe 6. I hit 6 more with him, and I am kicking myself right now because I threw away Dominate. Because just by killing, 5 of these guys, I would hold this objective, and I'd have all 6 objectives. And that's worth D3 plus 3 victory points. I think, honestly, that mistake could cost me the game. That single mistake. I'm so used to tactical objectives being something that you want to get rid of if there's not something you can achieve because you have a limit to how many you draw. But in the scenario that we're playing, you can have up to 6 total. And so I knew I was drawing 5, so maybe that was influencing me. I'm like, well, I don't want to be stuck with like 2 or 3 that I don't want. But that would have been D3 plus 3 objectives, or victory points. So I'm a little ticked off at myself for not thinking that I could have gotten there, because, well, I could have done the measurements. I could have been like, oh yeah, the 2 flamers could get there, but I just didn't feel like I could get you off that objective quite yet. So 13 hits with the flamers are strength 5 thanks to the detachment, and they reroll to wound thanks to the Salamanders tractor tactic. So wounded on 2s, rerolling. This ignores cover and your armor because it's AP 5, but you do have your feel no pain because it's not strength 6.
So all of the...
Oh, I'm still kicking myself. I'm going to be kicking myself for half the game. If I lose this game by 4 or 5 victory points, then... So you save 2 of those. That's 10. That's the entire squad.
Yep.
Well, 11. So it's the entire squad plus 1. So that is first blood to the Salamanders. And now they are going to run 2 inches. I was hoping for better to either re-embark or to get into here. So I'll just use it to get to the terrain. Can't get me. Can't get me. Now I got a targeting relay. Well, at least I'll have the advantage of having more objectives. We'll see. Got a twin glass cannon here. It's turret mounted, so I could fire at that Devilfish, or I could fire at something up here. I'm going to come back to it because we'll see if we can take down the Devilfish with something else first. So let's try this last cannon to the Devilfish. Do you want to jink? You have disruption pods. Right now you've got a 4-up cover. Sorry, 5. No, you've already got a 3-up cover, so you don't need to jink from this. Do you want to jink?
No.
Not yet, right. Yeah, what's the point of jinking if you don't have to? So 3s to hit. So strength 9 against your armor. We're hitting your side armor here, so 11. So 2s. We got 1 glance, and you got a 3-up cover. Yeah, you got it. Let's use the grav cannons to try and pry it open. I'll need 6s, but I do get to re-roll it. And they move, so they have 3 shots each, so 12 shots. So I'm going to signum one of them, so he's going to hit on 2s. And then the rest of them hit on 3s. So that's 3 misses, so we've got 9 hits. 6s will take a hull point off and immobilize. If I get 2 of these and you fail the cover saves, it destroys it. And I get to, ooh, there's 3, and I get to reroll thanks to the grav amps. And I get 1 more because of that. So you get 3 up cover. You didn't have to declare Jink because just you're in cover. So you are immobilized and you're down a hull point.
Yeah.
And then they're going to run. Even the 1 inch is enough to get them back into the vehicle, thanks to their special rule. The Dreadnought is going to fire its plasma cannon at the Devilfish, which can no longer jink because it's immobilized, but gets hot roll first. Does not get hot. We'll go right in the middle of it. And we're going off. Way off. I don't think it's going to hit anything, but we'll check. Yep, it comes all the way over here. So Ballistic Skill 5 couldn't save him with that. Have the Storm Raven engage the Devilfish as well. He's on the flyer mode, so he can fire up to 4 weapons at full ballistic skill. That is important in his case because he has 8 weapons. 2 Hurricane bolters, plasma, the missiles, and then 4 one-use only missiles. Let's start with the plasma cannon. Gets hot, does not get hot. So target it in the middle and hope that it doesn't scatter as far. Direct hit. Jinking against your front armor of 12. Strength 7 against 12, so 5s to glance. Oh, nothing. So let's do the Typhoon Missile Launcher. 2 crack missiles hitting on 3s. 2 hits. That's strength 8 against 12, so 4s to glance. We got a pen, which you can't stop. Oh wait, you can't jink, but you still have +1 cover.
6 up cover.
So you have a 6 up cover. Nope. And then the penetration result is AP 3, so it's just a regular dice. 2! So it's a hull point off, and everybody inside, or sorry, and this thing is shaken. And then just for the heck of it, I'm going to use 2 of the one-use only missiles. Now we've house ruled that since they're all one-use only, but I have to declare how many of them I'm going to use before I resolve it. I can't just do them one at a time because they're all the same weapon. So I'm going to use 2 of them against here, hitting on 3s. Miss with 1. Strength 8, AP 2, so 4s to glance. And nothing. So it survives. So now I will throw the one last cannon at it. It's going to get a 3 up cover against this one, but I'd love to finish it off and blow it up. 3s to hit, twin linked. That is a hit. Strength 9 against side armor 11, so 2s to glance. Boo! Well, that could finish it off at least. 3 up cover. Oh! So it does wreck the vehicle, so in a disembark, 3 inches for the guys inside. They've disembarked, they now have to take a pinning check, leadership 8, because he does have a Shazwi in there. Oh! They're insane! Oh boy. 2 of these tactical marines can see them, so watch out, hitting on 3s. Yeah, 3s to wound. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna run these guys just to see. I just thought now that I actually want to reposition them to widen my stance as much as possible to make it harder for you to deep strike. And these guys are gonna run too, even though they fired, they can, 4 inches. And they're gonna spread out this way. Once again, staying in coherency, but being as annoying as Space Marine-ly possible. And we'll flat out this Rhino as well, just to try. I'm going to try to get my rear armor in such a way that you most likely won't have line of sight on that. This one can flat out as well through Dangerous. It's fine. I'm actually going to have it back up and turn a little bit. Once again, just anticipating your retribution, which will come in and hurt horribly. One thing I did forget is that when this arrives, I specify one of the enemy units, doesn't have to be on the board, and everybody in this formation, so that, and the Stern Guard, and the Dreadnought get to reroll to hits against it. So let me think about that for 2 seconds. I'm going to choose your broadside squad. So the Stern Guard, the Dreadnought, and the Storm Raven, which will probably not be alive at all after my turn, get to reroll to hits, close combat, and shooting against the broadsides. These guys inside of here are going to fire at the crew. This was actually a mistake. When I was looking at the board, I was looking from this direction, so this actually hit it. So if I had thought about it, I would have moved up, disembarked, fired, and then got back in. So that could cost me a little bit. But there's only 5 guys inside of there, so it's not like it's 10-man squad that would have done the firing. So 2 of them, through the access point, will fire their bolters, and I'll also fire the Storm Bolter at the Kroot. These resolve at the same time because it's not likely to do much anyways. 3s to hit, 2 bolters, and a Storm Bolter. And then we've got 3s to wound. So 1 wound, and you've got a 4 up cover. And 6 up feel no pain, thanks to your invocation. Oh, 1 dies. That's the closest one. I killed another one! Yay! That's it for my turn. So frustratingly, I now hold all the objectives. I say frustratingly because I threw away Dominate. I just have a knee-jerk reaction. Dominate is just one where I'm like, that's dumb. Nobody's ever going to get that. And if you get it, that means you're winning. No, it doesn't. Not right now. It just means that 3/4 of the army hasn't showed up yet to come in and get its retribution. So let's take a look at the objectives that I did achieve. But before that, at the end of the shooting phase, there's a leadership test on these guys because they had a crew shaken result to see if they're going to be snap firing next turn. Leadership 8. Oh, good thing you upgraded.
Yeah.
And also, before we continue, we do have sabotaged. That one does blow up. I don't think it's going to matter. We'll check to see if he's within 6 inches. And he is. So D6 hits. 5. Okay, sorry. Made a mistake there. It's only 3 inches of the objective. So this would get strength 4 hits, but that's front armor. This one is sabotaged. It does not blow up. Objective-wise, I actually did complete my one custom objective, which was the Legacy of Istvan, which is destroy something in my table half and have 3 units within 18 inches. If we look over here, I've got unit, and that Dreadnought's actually within 18 inches, just barely. And I killed your Devilfish. So I will admit right now that it was kind of accidental that I got that one, because I had just written that one off as one I couldn't get. If I'd thought about it more, I probably would have tried to get like the Rhino, or at least would have checked to make sure the Dreadnought was there. But yeah, so that is a point for that one. So that is 1 point. I did secure objective 6, and I did secure objective 1. I did not kill something with Melta, and nor did I complete psychological warfare because you passed your pinning check, and I totally wiped out that crew squad, so I didn't have to make a morale check. Now, I hold 6 objectives right now, so I do want to actually think about removing one of these objectives, because you might be able to knock me off of a couple of them. I don't know, I think I can assume that you're going to get me off at least a couple of them. It would be a shame to not get rid of one of these, but that's what I did last time, and now I'm really kicking myself for it. Psychological warfare I should be able to. You should be at some point that you fail morale or pinning, or fear tests. They don't cause fear, but you know, morale and pinning. Vulcan's Gaze, killing a vehicle. Okay, I can do that. There are no more vehicles on your side. So, problem solved. I do not want to try to kill a vehicle with Melta. There are no more vehicles. So the score is 4-0 at the beginning of turn 2, or at the end of my turn 2, as we now go into the Tau turn 2. Objective-wise, you don't get to draw any more, because you don't control any. So you still have Assassinate, so let's get a victory point for killing a character, and if you kill 3 or more, then you get D3, so you could do that. And these are your reserves, and they all automatically come in turn 2. So let the deep striking commence. The commander's coming down first, a little close to the edge, but it doesn't matter. Direct hit. Riptide right in the middle. Scatter, 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 scatter. Oh, and that is a mishap. Mishap table. Don't roll a 1. 3. So I get to place it. I have a bit of a difficult choice. I was thinking either between here, because I'd have a lot of cover, and he'd also be pretty far away from objectives. The other place was all the way back here behind this building, because he wouldn't be able to fire anything this turn. The problem with that is that he's close to 2 objectives then, and I'd rather not give you that. I'm really trying to make that my advantage. So I think I'm going to leave him all the way back in that corner. Okay, broadsides. This is the one I really want to fail. That's not going to be a fail. I don't think. That might actually be hard to deploy your guys. So it brings him right there. So I don't think that you're going to be able to do that, because you won't be able to touch the guys as close together as possible. Let's see. We're gonna do our best, and I'm going to try to make it work, because that'd be a big deal otherwise. So close. There's one more drone. He can't fit. We were reading the rules very carefully, and it doesn't say you have to put all the models in base contact with each other. They just have to be in base contact with him, as many as can fit. So what we actually did is we pulled it all out here. We saw how many models could fit around the first, and it was all of the guys, right?
Yeah.
And then we said, okay, if you can fit all the guys around, it's okay if there's a gap, or if there's gaps between anybody else. And the answer to that question was no. So that is a mishap. Okay, 4+. Oh, I get to place it. I don't want that. I either wanted a 1 or a 4+. Get them off the table. So I'm not happy with that result because there's not a lot of places on the table that I even want these broadsides to be. But I will going to plunk them down here. And this keeps their missiles mostly out of line of sight with anything. This thing's blocking it. They might be able to see these guys a little bit. They still have smart missile systems at +1 ballistic skill with twin linked. Ignore cover, ignore line of sight. So they could still probably hammer down either this 4-man squad or 5-man squad. But I looked at all the alternatives and I just couldn't see anything else that I liked. And these guys are the ones with Skyfire, so I want to keep them away from my Storm Raven. Now my Storm Raven is right here, but he can fly away. Or at least drop down, in which case I won't care about Skyfire against him. So the double fusion crisis battle suits here, dangerous, but what choices? Oh, they're off the table! How many mishaps? So far your mishaps haven't killed you though. So 4+, they go into ongoing reserve. Double cyclic ion, whatever they're called.
Cyclic ion blasters.
Cyclic, whatever. The blaster guys.
Unnamed.
Little safer right here, although that is where the broadside's mishapped. But we won't talk about that. Direct hit! All right.
There.
Then the double missile pods. Scatter. Oh, I was hoping for one more scatter. Even just to get them out of position. And they are. Now this turn, you have +1 ballistic skill on all the guys that came in via deep strike. And they're all relentless, which only matters for the broadsides. Which invocation do you want to use?
I'll just stick with the Feel No Pain for now.
That's a nice, easy one to do. You gonna try and move the ethereal?
Yep.
5 inches? Where does he want to go?
Just further behind the cruise. There we go. Okay, the breaches are going to move up this way. They're going to go back a bit.
Head towards that rhino full of tactical marines.
Yep.
So they are technically now, not technically, they are now holding that objective because they have objective secured. Being troop choices in a combined arms attachment.
Okay, I'm going to use these Pathfinders to marker light this Razorback here with the captain in it.
4 is to hit. 2 marker lights.
These suits are going to fire at this rhino here.
Oh, this one over here. Change your mind, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 2 missile pods each. 12 shots is +1 ballistic skill.
Yep.
So you're hitting on 3s. Ooh, there's a few misses. But you only need 4s to glance. So you should be able to get through. Yeah, you destroyed it. And yeah, I guess those pens could matter just for leadership tests. So let's roll to see what happens. Yeah, so I'll have a leadership test to make at the end. So it is destroyed, so I'll have to do a disembarkation. So 3-inch disembarkation here, pinning check, leadership 9. Boo! Boo! Flamer! Ah, they're pinned.
These Cyclic Ion Blaster suits are going to shoot at this tactical squad here.
Trying to get them off that objective.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, reroll that one. Ouch. And 2s to wound. So that's a lot of wounds. And 1 survive. 1 survive. Make it annoying. I need you to have to put maximum firepower out for the least number of guys. 3s. Hey! Okay, I said 1 survive, but 1 dying also works. All right.
Okay, these broadsides here are going to shoot their smart missile systems into these Marines to try and finish off the unit.
Yeah. So I'm happy just because you have to do it,
Yeah.
rather than fire something else. So hitting on 3s, twin linked. Remember, they are relentless thanks to this formation. So you're going to get a lot of hits here. All hits.
All hits.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, that's a lot of wounds. Can I get that lucky again with 3+ saves? 3 guys. I just want 1 to survive. Just 1 to survive. 3+ saves. Oh, that was enough to kill all 4 of them. Well, at the very least, I cost you having to fire a 2nd unit at them. So
Yeah.
that is a tiny victory.
Okay, this commander here is going to shoot into this squad of tactical Marines here.
Twin linked high yield burst cannon hit on 2s, re-rolling. 6 hits. 5, right?
Yeah.
So 3s to wound. Oh, boo! Just boo! Come on, 3-up save. Okay, only 1 died. Still have your missile pod, but at least you're not wiping out the squad. Got your missile pod, not twin linked, but hitting on 2s, re-rolling 6s. Oh, 2 hits, and that's wounded on 2s, so strength 7. Oh, okay.
Wound.
Make this, I don't have to take a morale check. All right, good.
Okay, this Riptide here is going to shoot at this Razorback here, using the 2 marker lights to boost its ballistic skill.
Okay,
Yeah, both. Yeah.
because he's already hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So you want to bring that up to hitting on 2s, re-rolling to 6s?
Yeah.
So the Ion Accelerator first, 3 shots hit on 2s. That's 3 hits, and then you need 4s to glance.
False stance.
Oh, one glance. So it's down to 2 hull points. And then you have, what did you have on him? Smart missile system?
Smart missiles.
Are you in range for that? Let's check. He's got a smart missile system that he is in range of. 4 shots hitting on 2s, twin linked. And then he needs 6s to glance. Oh! Oh, so close! Oh, all right. Survived.
The Kroot here are going to fire their sniper rounds into this tactical squad here with the flamers. Okay, 9 shots from the Kroot into the tactical squad.
On 4s. Ooh, 4 hits. And then our sniper, so they're wounded on 4s, 6s are AP 2, so 1 wound. I do get a 4-up cover for being in the ruins though, so maybe that'll save me. Because otherwise you kill one of my flamers. Boo! You killed one of my flamers. Well, yeah, this guy's definitely the closest. Flamer dead. And then the breachers are going to fire here. Now, what do we say, 2 of them? 2 of them are within 5-inch range, so they're strength 6, AP 3. And then the last 3 are in the long range, so they're only strength 4, so they can't hurt. And then these 5 are strength 5. Start with the strength 6 guys.
Strength 6.
On 4s. Ooh,
2 hits.
2 hits with 6s. And they're strength 6, so they're glancing on 5s. Oh, nothing. And then the other 10 shots from the other 5 guys hitting on 4s. These are only strength 5 though. Good solid hit. Need 6s to glance, and I still get a good cover save too. 1 glance.
1 glance.
4-up cover. Failed. Oh. So down to 2 hull points, and you do hold this objective now, which keeps me from having it. So now I'm only holding 4 objectives rather than all 6. And to the assault phase, you got some assault moves, some thrust moves.
These ones are going to do what?
So 7 inches. You don't have to worry about my flamer over there for now, because he is pinned. His head is down. One thing that I just realized though is that in their detachment, salamanders, if they remain stationary in their movement phase, they automatically become fearless until the start of their next turn. Which means if you become fearless while you're pinned, well, while you've gone to ground essentially, because you're not pinned, you've gone to ground, you immediately stand up and you no longer have any of the ill effects of it. So I could fire my flamer, but I won't be able to move in the movement phase. So that is kind of cool that all of a sudden these guys are no longer pinned, because if they did have a transport that was alive, for example, nearby, they could, after shooting, move D6 inches and get back inside. So that is an interesting thing I didn't think about would happen when we first looked at the detachment. Thrust move for these guys, or assault move. Why don't you reroll that one? 6 inches. You don't want to go grab that objective?
I'm going to go back here because that dreadnought is kind of scary.
What, a strength 6 AP4 flamer and a plasma cannon and then a dreadnought. Yeah. But come on. Yeah, come on. And your riptide. Ooh, 6 inches. You know what? It gets a little closer. He'll eventually get back into the fight. That's the end of your turn, so I'm a little relieved. You did a lot less damage than I thought you would. You did kill my 1 vehicle and pin my 1 squad. That's kind of sucky, I will admit, because they could have ran up, and I think they could have actually done some damage to you. Couldn't have charged, but I do have a grav pistol in there. I guess it can still fire. But, yeah. Other than that, you didn't kill this Rhino, you didn't kill this Razorback, almost did. And it took you 2 of your squads to kill the 4 Space Marines, and that was a huge triumph for me. Not huge, a little triumph for me. All these little things might add up and make up for my horrible, horrible tactical error of not keeping domination. But thankfully, you don't get any points. You didn't kill a warlord, and you didn't achieve any of your objectives. You didn't kill a character, right? No, because you only killed guys that were already out, and those were not any characters. So, do you want to hold on to assassinate? Obviously,
yeah.
Because you won't. At most, you'll be able to draw 1 card. So I've really got to play that advantage in order for me to win this, because I still think that you're going to massively outpower me when it comes to damage. So we're going into turn 3. So I've got to survive 3 turns, but rack up as many points as I can. I think I do have a good edge in that right now, but I've got to keep it, as now you'll have full control of your guys. You won't have to worry about them mishapping, except for the one that's still in ongoing reserve. Let's go into Salamanders. Turn. Oh, wait. We have the objectives that could blow up. Now they can't hurt anything. Salamanders, turn 3. I still have psychological warfare, which hopefully I can achieve. I should be forcing a few morale tests, maybe pinning as well. And I have 4 objectives that I currently hold. So not 6, but 4 is still pretty good. Let's see what else I get. Big Game Hunter, so kill a vehicle monstrous creature. So you do have your Riptide. I don't think I'm going to really be able to pull that off easily. Harness the Warp. We don't have Psychers, so we're throwing that one away. Secure, no, this is one of my special ones. 14 is Vulcan's Task. Score D3 victor points at the end of the turn if every objective marker on the battlefield has been identified and you control more objective markers than your opponent. Sweet! So that's D3 objectives just automatically. All right, it's all coming together. Secure objective 2. I'll check to see if I have that one. Demolitions, building or gun emplacement. We don't have buildings and gun emplacements. And secure objective 5. Well, there's 5. Where is 2? That's 1. Is 2 the one over here? It is. Okay, I can get that one pretty easily. It's got to burn like one of your guys. This unit just needs to get back in coherency. Just going to be in rapid fire range of your commander and just hope for the best. These guys will remain stationary because they've gone to ground and will no longer be pinned at the end of the movement phase. Over here with this Rhino, which you only glance, so I don't have to worry about snap firing. I already pre-measured this. Flamer is going to disembark to right there. He's able to hit all the way back to here with his Flamer, which is pretty crazy. And then I'm just going to disembark the rest of the guys behind him. I might as well keep him out of the way of the Rhino as much as possible. Rhino's going to try to move dangerous terrain, which he makes. Just going to use that to move it to right here. He's still going to hold the objective, or at least right now, be within 3 inches of the objective. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. I have some ideas. Captain is going to, well, first off, let's see if the Rhino or Razorback can go. Dangerous terrain, he's good. And then he's going to move forward somewhere. Razorback will drop down to here. And then I'm going to not disembark the captain yet. I'm just going to go through difficult terrain. Poop! I was hoping to get him up there to put a flamer in there, but I need 3 inches to get up. I only got 1. I'll use that. Well, I could always move back towards the Razorback and re-embark in the after I shoot. But I really want to kind of consider close combat. So I'll use that 1 inch to just jump into terrain a little bit more. I really wanted to get those Pathfinders, but it's not going to happen. Now the captain will disembark, and he will join the squad. Venerable Dreadnought will advance. You know what? He's going to advance like this to hold that objective. Bring it! Come on! Storm Raven. This is a hard choice for it. It's going to drop down to hover to disembark the stern guard for sure. Although it could fly and deep strike them as well. Storm Raven is actually going to stay in the air, and it's going to fly all the way to here, and it's going to drop off the stern guard, hopefully right there. Actually, I'm going to fly it a little further and drop off the stern guard right here, hopefully. This is incredibly dangerous because when you drop them off in this method, there is no mishap table. If you scatter and you can't place them all, the entire unit is just dead. It's the chance that you take by dropping your guys as you fly. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Good. And there they are, 2 heavy flamers out front. Strength 6, AP 4 flamers. The Grav Centurions are going to book it up here with their Razorback. And this small combat squad is going to move up to hold this sabotage objective. And this one's going to stay here. And I'm going to pop smoke. I'm going to say that right now, because we're entering the shooting phase, and I don't want to forget that he's going to pop smoke. Yeah. And in the shooting phase, 2 heavy flamers into your Kroot. Let's calculate how many we hit. We have 14 hits. Ow. They are just Kroot though. What do they cost? Like 60 points? This could kill the Ethereal as well, which also doesn't feel like that big a deal right now, but you know, let's just see what happens. 14 hits, wounding on 2s, ignoring your feel no pain because these are strength 6, and they re-roll to wound. So we should get, well, maybe not 14 wounds, but 13 wounds. We know there's 9 Kroot left, so they die. And so we have 4 wounds left, all insta-killing against your Ethereal because they're strength 6, but you could look out surround to your drone.
It says
2 up. They all make it, so just roll them all. Because as soon as you fail, if you fail any of these 4-ups, so that kills your drone, and that kills your Ethereal.
Yeah, everyone there is dead.
Everyone there is dead. And I actually get a victory point, I forgot about this, for killing the Ethereal. Because that's the Ethereal special rule, because they're so important. that the enemy gets an extra victory point for killing them. So hey, bonus. Didn't even have to use my combi meltas. Let's try to get lucky here. We're going to snap fire, rapid fire these bolters into your flying monsters creature. And you have a 3-up save on him already?
3-up save with 4-up in one.
Yes.
And a feel no pain.
So you don't need a jink, because I don't have any good AP on these bolters. 8 shots hitting on 6s. Yeah, didn't think so. And they don't have anything to help them with that. Then this squad that is no longer pinned because it's now fearless, the flamer is in range to hit once. 3s to wound, because it's strength 5. Oh, that's a wound. 4-up. Oh, save. I needed to kill. I want to kill 2 so I can possibly make them run from a failed morale test and get my psychological warfare one. So the veteran sergeant will fire his grav pistol, which is mastercrafted thanks to us being salamanders and knowing how to make our weapons better. 3s to hit, and your majority is armor 3+, so it's 3s to wound, and that's AP 2 or AP 1, I can't remember, but 4-up in vuln. Oh, nasty. And then 3 rapid firing bolters hitting on, oh, that's cocked, but still. Yeah, 2 hits. And 4s to wound. 1 wound. 4-up save. Okay, 3 4-up saves in a row. That's fun. These guys can actually run now, per their formation. 1 inch. Great, guys. Good job. And keep the objectives in mind. So I'm going to have them move back. I'm going to have the bolter guy move out actually a little bit, just to maybe be the first to die from firepower. We'll see. These 5 guys will take some pot shots up at your pathfinders. 5 shots hitting on 3s. Ooh, not bad. 4 hits. 3s. 2 wounds. So you got a 4-up save, which you're really good at making. Yeah. 1 dies. No ethereal to give him feel no pain. So this squad. Oh wait, actually let's go back to that one because I just have to remember that I want them to run each time. Yeah, 1 inch. I'll get to you, objective. The squad is going to fire at the crisis suits. The shield drone is closest, and my goal here is just to kill the shield drone. If I kill 2 things, great. But if I kill 2 models, then they have a morale check, and a last cannon could try to insta-kill them. So our goal is just the shield drone. Start with the grav pistol, because you're a little less than 9 inches away. Hitting on 3s, mastercrafted. Ooh, that's good. And then 3s to wound. That's a wound. So you got 4-up involved. Oh, jeez. That's 5 in a row. I'm keeping track. Rapid fire. Actually, let's do the bolt pistol next, just to make sure it stays in range. 2s to hit from the captain. And 4s to wound. That's nothing. Then we got 2 rapid fire bolters hitting on 3s. Come on. 4s to wound. Oh, no, I didn't do it. And then they can run. Well, that's better than 1, I guess. 3 inches. I'll use that to go up a level. So we're coming for you. I wish I could run and then fire like the Eldar. That would be super awesome. But can't complain. It's a pretty cool rule, actually. I'm finding it more useful than I thought it would be. Razorback full of Devastators is going to pop smoke. Let's put, just for fun, twin-linked plasma cannon into these guys. I wish I could see them, but I checked it, and this building blocks a line of sight from that weapon. Gets hot! Oh, that was close. It was 1 that it bounced. Let's drop it right here. I am targeting this level, so it won't hurt my guys underneath. That is not a normal 40k rule. That's just adapted from the ITC FAQ. That's the way it should be. And that is only 2-inch scatter. And so it misses them all. And then we'll put the side hurricane bolter into them. And remember, these 2 missiles have been fired, but these 2 haven't. Not that I'm going to use it on them, but hurricane bolter into them. We got 6 shots, because it's 3 twin-linked bolters, hitting on 3s. Thankfully twin-linked, so we got 5 hits. Winning on 3s. Good. I didn't actually want to kill all of them, because I want you to have to make morale checks for my 1 objective. And you got 4-up cover. I didn't mean I didn't want to kill any. That's 7 4-ups. Plasma cannon from the Dreadnought into the squad gets hot. Nope. Actually, before I resolve that, I'm going to do the heavy flamer first because I can hit 1 of them. 6 2s to wound. So that's a hit. So you got a 4-up invuln because your shield drone's closest. 8 in a row. Oh man. So we'll do the plasma cannon right here. So a direct hit will hit 4 of them. And that is a direct hit. Strength 7 AP 2, so 2s to wound. So 3 wounds. So your closest are the 2 shield drones first, so 4-up invulns. Okay, 1 dies. Hey, finally failed one. And 1 more 4-up invuln. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you did it. Against the breachers, we got a flamer, strength 5, thanks to the detachment, hitting 7 of the guys. Really wish I had brought the relic, which made him an AP4 flamer. Because I'm tired of you making 4-up saves. 2s to wound. Rerolling. There we are. How many 4-up saves? Now, do you care about lookout sirring when you get to him?
Yes, I do.
All right, so do the first 4 at a time, and then we'll look at sir when you get to him. 4 up. Yeah, so 2 die, so 2 more. You got 3 more, so 2 out of those 3. 1 more. You've got 10 guys here. I have to kill 3 for a morale check. These guys better kill 1 more. Grav pistol. 3s to hit, mastercrafted. And then your armor's 4, so 4s to wound. That's it. No armor save against that. Do you want to go to ground?
No.
That's a good idea. So there, that's a morale test at least. And then 3 bolters. Rapid firing. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, there we go. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds. So 4-up save. So he's dead. Do you want to look out, sir, the other 2?
Yes, I do.
4-up. He fails 1 lookout, sir, so why don't you roll his first. 4-up save. He's alive, and roll the other one. The other one's dead. Okay, so the nearest one dies. So it keeps your leadership a little higher. And then they can run 3 inches. I could re-embark. Let me think about it for a second. And they need to re-embark, because if these guys don't run, this leadership 8 makes it a good chance that they won't. Then they can move up 6, and they'll all be within 5 inches, so that'll be 10 strength 6 AP 3 shots. It'll wipe these guys out. So let's instead re-embark into here with that run. Last cannon from the Razorback. We'll see if he can kill that 1 drone. Not really any other targets. I guess I could pop smoke, just to be super annoying. He hasn't popped smoke yet. Nobody popped smoke before this turn. You know what? I'm going to pop smoke, just to make you have to work a little harder for that last hull point. So he's popping smoke. So pop smoke, and pop smoke. So 3 out of 4 of the vehicles pop smoke. Nope, 4 out of 4. He's popping smoke too, because he hasn't fired yet. And let me double check to make sure that, no, the passengers weren't in there. Yeah, so he's popping smoke. So all the Rhinos and Razorbacks have used their smoke launchers. And a shooting phase morale test. I need you to fail 1 of these for my objective. Leadership 8. Thank you.
There we go.
There's the 1. Because the other one, oh, it'd be nice if you failed it, but not as important. They're going to run 2d6 inches. 8 inches. Well, that was mighty kind of you. After making all those 4-up saves. So hard to watch. It was almost as bad as watching somebody make 2-up saves 1 at a time, because they're going to look out, sir. So here's like 2, 3, 6. Ugh. And the Pathfinders have a morale check as well. Leadership 7. Can you make that?
Let's see.
They do. They do. Okay. I got to take a big chance here. Yeah, if I don't, you're just going to kill him. Because I want him to charge them, kill them, and then go back and get that objective. It's a big if. But if he doesn't do it, you're going to kill him anyways, and he won't have the objective. But the one thing I really don't want to happen is that you kill him in Overwatch, because that would really suck. So I am going to declare a charge.
Okay.
Do you want to Overwatch?
Yep.
You're looking at 6s to hit. Yeah. Oh crap! You got 3. You got 3.
It's only 3.
And strength 7 though versus armor 12. 5s to glance. 1 pen. Oh no! Oh no! So being venerable, I can make you re-roll the result on the vehicle damage table. So I'm hoping that you don't roll a stunned or an immobilized. So go ahead, roll.
All right.
Immobilized. Re-roll it. I do not like that. 2 shaken. I can take that. So down to 2 hull points, and then I'm going for the charge. If I make it in it, you can't hurt me. So either going to be locked eternally while I bash you with my power fist, or you're just going to die horribly really quickly. I need an 8-inch charge. No fleet, no help. 5. Oh, I just gave you a free hull point. Oh well, I guess I tried. End of my turn, I did get a lot of victory points. I got psychological warfare, just worth 1. It's worth D3 if I make you fail 3 or more. I did secure objective 2, and I did secure objective 5. And this one was it's D3 victory points if I have more objective markers than you, which I do, and everything is revealed. So D3. 2, okay. Fair enough. That is worth 2. I'm gonna keep Big Game Hunter just because I normally wouldn't keep it, but I have 5 more slots still available. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and First Blood. So the score is 9-0 right now. But yeah, let's just see where it goes. Points might not matter in the end. It might just be if you can table me.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's go into Tau, turn 3. There's a little correction. I actually have 10 points because I killed the Ethereal, and that's worth an extra victory point as well. Do you want to activate your Nova Reactor?
You need your reserves as well, don't you?
Yeah, they come in too.
Right.
That's all happens at the beginning of the turn.
Yes, I will activate the Nova Reactor.
For what? What do you want to try to get? You can get a 3-up invuln. You can double shoot your smart missile system, or you can overcharge this so that you fire at strength 9 gets hot.
I'm going to give him the one where he can jump 46.
Or yeah,
2d6.
so he does the assault move of 46 inches.
Yeah.
So you got to pass a 3-up, which you do. You do have 1 ongoing reserve, which comes in automatically deep striking. And they'll have the +1 ballistic skill this turn, but nobody else will. So going for the middle, being a little dangerous, but
Oh god.
Actually, I don't think that'll be a mishap. We tried once again, but he can't get everybody wrapped around there. So that is another mishap roll. Now this one, it can be a 2 or 3 because they're shorter range, so I can stick them in a corner. So there we are. So I get to place it. So I'm going to place them in this corner over here. Yes, it does mean they can see those Space Marines, but I think you're already going to overkill those 4 guys anyways in just a moment. And this keeps them as far away from other targets because you're already going to be grabbing these 2 objectives without any problem this turn. And so it really just comes down to me making sure you don't table me. So having these 18-inch range weapons far away from all of these vehicles, I think is my best bet. We do have to test the regroup for these guys too. Leadership 8.
Yeah.
They're fine. It's a 3-inch move, snap firing.
He's just going to go there to regain. Actually, I'm just going to move these up a little bit.
Yeah, so one will be able to get within the strength 6 range.
Yeah.
Does mean keeping your shield drone behind again, but we'll give you a chance to pop the vehicle. Possibly, no, you won't be able to blow it up with AP3, but still, could pin the guys inside.
Going to move these up a little bit.
Sorry, Venerable Dreadnought. You sure you don't want to just like put your weapons down and charge?
Pretty sure.
I promise to put my weapons down. I'll just use my bare fist, not my power fist. Deal?
No.
No. Okay. What if I showed you my backside? Look, you can hit my rear armor, I swear.
Yeah.
Still no?
No.
Okay.
Moves up to 24.
Is he going to stay in the air?
Yeah, he's going to stay. Yeah.
So 12 to 24-inch move.
Let's see. He's going to move over here. He's going to try and take out those guys.
Yeah. Poor lonely broadsides.
Going to move out 6.
Do you think you can kill those 4 Space Marines?
Oh.
What do you think the odds are of you failing to kill them with a bajillion shots?
Quite low odds.
And I think you even have some of these fusions in range too, just to add to that.
There we go. Right, these suits are just going to move a bit closer.
Try to take on my captain.
Yep.
You do have the firepower for it. Shield drones. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm actually going to attempt to move these Pathfinders down a level so I can shoot them, the Marines there with pulse carbines.
Difficult terrain. Yeah.
Yep.
6 inches, no problem, right? How hard is it to descend or ascend a 3-inch level? Right, guys? Right, guys? Oh, he's like, oh, it's this hard. At the very least, you'll probably kill my flamer.
The Riptide is going to move this way.
He's tired of being in the back.
Yeah.
Look at those guys clumped so nicely together.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at that a bit.
He's thinking of that?
Yeah.
He's just worried about the gets hot.
Yeah. This Riptide is going to overcharge his ion cannon and fire it into the stern guard over here. So the first gets hot.
Gets hot. Oh, you're
That's fine.
fine. Okay, scatter.
There.
Strength 8, AP2. Okay, that's scattering a bit. 4 inches.
4 inches lands right there.
So 4 inches still hits 1 guy.
Yeah.
It is a heavy flamer guy, though. 2's to wound. AP2.
AP2.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
Unless I go to ground, which I really don't want to. So, bye.
I'm going to shoot his smart missile systems into them as well.
So hitting on 4's twin linked. Twin linked. 2 hits. 3's to wound.
And 3s.
Oh, okay. Not enough for a morale check. Breachers next. You got 2 guys in the 5-inch range at strength 6, but they are snap firing.
Snap firing.
Nothing. The 3 guys at strength 5 range.
Yep.
And we got a hit, and then you need 6s to glance. This is armor 11. Nothing.
These crisis suits are going to shoot into that venerable dreadnought.
Jink! Yeah, no. 18 shots! But hitting on 4s. This is gonna hurt. 8 hits, 5s to glance. I've only got... Yeah, you got him. So 2... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have no saves, so you wrecked him.
Right.
I will be avenged.
Okay, these crisis suits with the double fusions are going to attempt to take out this unit of tactical marines.
Yeah, if I thought about it, I should have dropped him right here, because that would then force these guys to do it, because right now these guys can then target with their smart missile systems against my Rhino, and they ignore cover, so they don't care about smoke. These guys are fearless because they didn't move in the last movement phase, so you got to kill them all, otherwise I'll be holding that objective. But you're hitting on 3s.
On 3s, 6 shots.
Oh, only 4 hits.
4 hits.
2s to wound, and I will have some cover. I can't go to ground because I'm fearless.
Yeah.
Boo! Alright, so the first guy... Oh, wait, no. I've got cover from your guy. So I got a 5-up cover. Come on, make one of these. Oh, I made one! I made one! So what do you do here? Do you totally negate all the work they just did and fire these guys into him to finish him off? Because you will finish him off with that many shots. Or do you say, you know what, let's try to kill as much as possible and put smart missile systems into that and forget points because Space Marines are already so far ahead. Or you use that one guy to kill him. That could work too.
Okay, decided that this commander is not going to take out these marines, but he's in fact going to try and finish off that one last tactical marine.
It's worth, because then I'll get one less objective that I can draw.
6 shots, high yield burst cannon.
Hitting on 2s, twin linked. You are ballistic skill 5, right?
Yeah, and that one just doesn't hit.
And then winning on 3s.
3s.
Oh, 3-up save. I'm just going to throw it. Oh, you got him. You got him.
Okay, these broadsides are going to shoot into these guys. They can only hit one guy with the regular high yield missile pods, but the smart missiles can hit the rest of the unit.
8 shots from the high yield from the broadsides, hitting on 4s, twin linked. So the twin link's really nice on these guys. 2s to wound. And then 3-up save, but only one guy can die from this. Oh, I'm going to make you keep rolling, because you still have 3 more drones that can see him.
Yeah.
So 6 shots from those drones hit on 5s.
And 5s.
Oh, they might do it. 3 hits, winning on 2s. 3 wounds, 3-up saves. Ah, you got him, just barely. But then you got your smart missile systems that take out 4 more guys.
Yep. Okay.
12 shots, hitting on 4s. Twin linked. Well, you rolled average for your first one, so you can get at least 3 more. A little below average. Just a little.
Right.
These guys are fearless right now, so you got to kill them all. 3s to wound. Ooh, that's a lot of wounds. That's 6 wounds. I'm not going to look out, sir, so we're just going to take 3-up saves. 2 die. So he's the closest, and then the flamer is slightly closer than the rest, unfortunately.
Okay, these pathfinders with the pulse carbines are going to shoot into the tactical marines. They're going
They are pinning shots, so 6 shots in on 4s. Oh,
Okay.
just 2. 3s to wound. 1 wound with a 3-up save. It'll kill a flamer if it wins. Ah, it kills a flamer and a pity check, which I pass. Oh, I lost my flamer. This guy's gonna try to finish him off.
Yep, these crisis teams. This crisis team is going to shoot into the squad. Try and finish. Right, 6 shots, strength 7.
Got him.
Oh,
So you got 4,
Oh, wait.
8, 12.
yeah. It's 12 shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 shots.
12 shots.
Hitting on 4s. Could hear the uproar of the internet. Being like, what? You could have killed so many more. 2s to wound. So we've got a lot of wounds. 7 wounds. So I do plan on lookout staring onto my captain who has artificer armor. So let's see how long it takes for the first guy to die. 3 up. 3 up. 3 up. This is annoying, isn't it? This is really annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, he died. Now I'm gonna look. I have 1 more left. Lookout, sir, from the sergeant onto the captain. 4 up, lookout, sir. She makes 2 up artificer armor. She makes. End of the shooting phase, though. Morale check on the captain squad, leadership 10. We are good.
This squad of crisis suits is going to assault move.
5 inches. Where are they going? Towards the objective?
Not sure. Okay, they're going to move.
Oh, you don't want to contest that objective for me?
No.
But the Assault Marines with the captain with a relic blade that's mastercrafted really want you to.
And then these are just going to move a little bit forward. So they can make room for this
their
guy.
infinite number of 4-up invulns.
Yeah. Okay, the Riptide's going to do his 46 assault move.
Ooh, not bad. That's 17.
Yeah. He is going to move...
Try to be a little more aggressive with him.
Yeah. All the way... Let's think. All the way over here, I guess. That's only 16.
And then jump right to here.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't
actually,
think
it's
I
a little
put
too
it down.
close.
Yeah. So actually just put him a little bit closer to these stern guard here.
So basically, got to kill him, or he's going to start to wreck my face.
Okay, these crisis suits are also going to assault move.
Grab an objective.
Yes. 5 inches.
Watch it blow up in your face. Oh, you finally have an objective, so that's good. Maybe, we'll see. And the fusion one's all the way back here.
Yeah, these are also going to assault move.
Ooh, 11 inches.
7 inches.
They might actually be able to grab that objective. Why don't you double check that? Yeah, totally. You've got 2 objectives.
So, just going to move up.
Exciting turn. That's it for your turn, so no points. You didn't get assassinate because you didn't kill a character. You're getting really close to killing characters, but they're all hiding in their rhinos, except for this one right here and the captain. But yeah, and the stern guard one is right there. But that was a very lucky, for me, scatter of that explosion. So no points yet. So still 10-0 at the end of turn 3. So really, what I have to do now is just keep trying to grab those objectives, but also make every move possible to stop you from tabling me. Because if you table me, then, well, all those points were for nothing. Let's go into Salamanders, turn 4. So I currently hold 4 objectives. I still need to get Big Game Hunter, which I am going to go for this turn. Secure Objective 4, which I think you're holding. Secure Objective 4. Is that really the one that you're holding? It is! Oh, so that was worth a lot of points there for getting that one guy off. Ascendancy, I have to control any 3 and get D3 victory points, so I'll get that one. Give me something else that's good. Secure Objective 5, which I think I have. So there's 5. There's 4. Now I could go for 4. Because I got to get one guy off of it. I don't know if I can do that. Because I can have this vehicle move up, or heck, just have them disembark, try to take them out, and then run and grab it, and keep the vehicle back there on 5. I gotta go. Do I go for that, or do I just say screw it? It's not worth it because then you'll just table me easier. I think I need to play the more defensive game and just let you get, because all I'm really, it would give me 2 points and it would keep you from drawing 1 card. So that could be a lot of points, but I'm already ahead so many points. I think this game is really just coming down to a can I win the war of attrition kind of thing and just stay alive long enough. We'll see what these guys get for their difficult terrain. That'll determine what I decide to do with them. Yeah, 2 inches. I guess they're going to kill Pathfinders. These guys are going to move up 2 inches because then they'll be in coherency with this guy who will be in base contact with one of them, unless you kill them by shooting them. You got your photon grenades too, which will kind of be a pain. Okay, Devastators, I think your patience has paid off. It's time to get out and put all your shots into that Riptide. Now, unfortunately, they're not relentless, so they'll only get to fire 3 shots each rather than 5. Paying a hefty 35 points a person for just the gun, and on top of that, the 14 points per model. But I don't know. I think it'll pay off. And this squad is going to disembark from this race, this rhino that they keep hopping in and out of, to get ready to put a flamer template on you. And maybe we'll hop back in it afterwards. As much as I want Objective 5, because it's worth a victory point, this rhino and everything inside of it is dead if it stays there, because this army's coming up, and I need to play this the long game of staying alive. So it is booking it out of there, and it's going to be going into dangerous terrain, and it will not get immobilized. See you later, guys! How heroic. These guys are going to come around to this side. Just going to hide them the best I can. I know that there's these crisis suits right here, but they've got other fish to fry, so I'm just trying to minimize what can really fire at me. Yeah, that's good enough. Stern Guard are going to back up, but keep the flamer in range. Because there's no sense of them dying just because. Guys in the middle are going to hold still in the movement phase to gain Fearless. Razorback is just, he's going to move over a little bit. You can fire the last cannon that way. The Storm Raven's going to drop down, and he's going to remain where he is and just pivot on the spot. So he remains stationary, so he can fire everything at full ballistic skill. Because he does have 5 weapons left right now. And so I want to be able to... Wait, no, 6 weapons left right now, and I want to be able to fire all of them if needs be. Can I kill one Riptide? I don't know, but we'll find out. Shooting phase, this thing's going to go flat out to get further away from your bad guys. He makes it. No danger strain. Ay, 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 ay. As he comes over here. Just for fun, these guys are going to fire at the Riptide first. They don't have any other targets. Oh, wait, no, they do. They've got this guy. So I'm going to hold off on them. Let's try to kill the Riptide. 4 grav cannons. I'm going to fire at the Riptide. One's going to get signumed. Signumed 1 hits on a 2. Okay, good. So it made a difference. And the rest will hit on 3s. 3s! Oh, only 2 missed. So that's 10 out of 12 hits. And you're so big and heavy that I wound you on 2s re-rolling. AP 2. Oh, stop it with all these 1s. Okay, thank you. So 10 wounds, all AP2. You've got a 5-up invuln and a 5-up feel no pain. And it's concussive, but I don't think that'll matter too much because you're already lower initiative than me.
Let's go.
5-up. Oh, I don't like 4 of them. You made 4 of them so far. 5-up feel no pain. How many wounds do you have? 5? 5. Oh, you made 3 of them. So 3 wounds. So he's down to 2 wounds. Okay, he should still die, but... Do the Sternguard next. 3 combi meltas firing at him. One of them is mastercrafted. The crafted one, using the melted part, obviously, hits, and the other one's hitting on 3s. Oh, come on! 2's the wound. Okay, and you got a 5-up, 5-up. Strength 6 flamer wounds you on a 4. That's a wound. Can you fail a 2-up save now? Okay, I thought you were going to fail the 2-up after you're making all those 5-ups. Storm Raven's going to unload everything it has. I'm going to start, one at a time and do the one-use only missiles last. Let's start with the boring stuff. The 2 crack missiles. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Let's do the Hurricane Bolters. 3s. Twin-linked. These most likely won't do anything, but there's 12 shots, so way to fire might just do it. So 10 hits. Do need 6s to wound, though. 1 wound. Can you make a 2-up save? I'll give you the 1. Oh, that's all close. Linked plasma cannon gets hot. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. That's cocked. Don't make me wait. Okay, good. Small blast. Yeah. That's going 4 inches. I might still hit you. Nope. It misses. Dang it. My 2 last one-use only missiles. Why did I not choose the Riptide as his target? That would all been twin link stuff. 3s. Oh, come on. 2s. Okay, that's a wound. AP 2. So you're looking at a 5-up. Okay, feel no pain. 5-up. Okay, good. Storm Raven fired everything and got you down to 1 wound. Twin link blast cannon. Yeah. I don't like this. Hits. Wounds on a 2. Other twin link blast cannon from that Razorback. This is really my last chance. Hits. Wounds. Okay. 5-up. Don't you dare. No, you did it! Stormbolter. 3s to hit. 6s to wound. Yeah. I'm going for it. These 5 guys are taking their long shots. Hitting on 3s. 4 hits. 6s to wound. Boo. Alright, let's kill some breachers. This will make me feel better. 5 hits. We're looking at 2s to wound. AP 5. So you got 4-up saves. Now, do you care about Lookout Siren for the Shazui? Because he'll be the 3rd to die.
3rd.
So you can do 2 at a time.
Yeah, I'll do 2 at a time.
4-up. So 2 die. So right to the Shazui, so he can 4-up Lookout Sir.
With everything?
All of them, yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So he takes 2 of them. So once you roll his 2 4-ups, because if he fails, so
okay,
he's dead. And then you got 1 more guy 4-up, and he's dead.
He's dead.
There, that's how you fail saves. Grav pistol on that. I'd rather be firing it at the big guy, but I'd rather kill the breachers too. Yeah. 3s to hit, and 4s to wound. That's AP2.
Yeah.
So he dies.
Dead.
And the shield drone, does he stay there?
He does.
He doesn't get removed when there's nobody else?
No.
I really don't care about him, but I guess he can hold objectives. So these 3 guys will fire at him. Bolters, rapid fire hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Ooh, only 1 wound, 4-up save. Can you make Another 4-up save? Of course. Just of course. Bolt pistol into your Pathfinders, hitting on a 3. Nothing. I have the targeting relay, so I reroll 1s. Hits, wounds on a 3. It's a wound. You got a 5-up save on? No, 4-up cover.
Yeah.
1. So 1 dies. So it's 2 less shots in the Overwatch. Grav pistol into these guys, hitting on a 3. And then wounding on a 3. That's a wound. It's not stoppable. It's AP2, so he's concussed and he takes a wound.
Yeah.
And then we'll put a rapid fire bolter into them as well. 3s and 4s. Nothing. Okay. Then they're going to run 2 inches. There. These guys are going to run 5 inches. They're still going to be fearless because they stayed stationary in the movement phase. That's all it says they have to do. Grav Devastators are going to run 5 inches, and they are going to load back up into the Razorback so they don't incur the wrath of the Riptide. Not that they couldn't. You could try to kill it first, but, you know. I'm going to have these guys run to 5 inches just to load back up. I am trying to play the stay alive game, so that's the best thing to do. End of shooting phase, morale check on the drone. So leadership 7. The drone does not care. Leadership check on the Pathfinders. They also do not seem to care. And because I absolutely have to, the Stern Guard are going to attempt a charge on your Riptide, who can Overwatch. Yeah. Don't kill a guy. 6s to hit. Good.
Nothing.
Good. Missile system. 1 hit so far, twin linked. 2 hits, 3s to wound. Okay, 1 wound. 3-up save. Oh, that makes my charge harder. It was a 6-inch charge. Now it's a 7-inch charge. 8, okay. Still, I'm going to have less attacks. You are concussed. Won't matter too much because you just went from initiative 2 to initiative 1. And I'm going to try to charge the Pathfinders so they can Overwatch. Overwatch? 6s? Nothing. Charge distance will be 4 inches through difficult. Definitely in. I do have frag grenades to stop my initiative from going down, but you have photon grenades to keep me from getting the extra attack.
You wouldn't have got that anywhere through terrain. I don't think.
Yeah, because I have frag grenades.
Yeah.
Let's do this fight first because I think we know how it's going to end, starting with the captain. I do lose my extra attack because of your photon grenades, but I don't think that's going to matter. Got a relic blade on the captain, so his 2-handed weapon, so no extra attacks from 2 weapons. Hitting on 3s, mastercrafted, doesn't matter. Strength 6, 2s to wound, and yeah, he got them
They're
both.
just all dead.
They're dead. So dead.
Oh.
Consolidate 5 inches. I will use that to go down 3 and over 2 and say, this objective here is mine. You cannot have it. I'm actually going to put the captain a little out front because he's got artificer armor. And now, the fight we've all been waiting for. My piddly strength 4 guys against your big old toughness 6 guy. At the very least, what I'm hoping to do, if I don't kill you, is tie you up. So I can't get heavy retribution from you. But I might have just thrown away my Stern Guard at you too. That might be the thing I did. So 9 attacks hit on 3s. Okay, not bad, 7 hits. Comes down to how many 6s I get though. 6s to wound, 1 wound, but you got a 2-up save and then a feel no pain. Yeah, you're good.
Made it.
You got 3 attacks back, hitting on 4s. Okay, good, you just got 1. 2s to wound. Okay, so you kill 1, just right out. So 1 dies, you win combat. So my leadership 9 goes down to 8. Oh, and I hold. Okay, good. So I nullify your shooting for next turn. And then you can kick me in the teeth. That's it for my turn. So I got Ascendancy because I do hold 3 objectives. So it's worth D3. It's worth another 2. So that's putting me far, far ahead here. I did not get Big Game Hunter. Nor am I holding objective 4s or 5. I'm going to throw away one of the objective 4s because there's no way I'm getting all the way back there. And I'm just going to throw... I know like I could have 6, but right now I'm holding 3 objectives, so it's possible I could draw 3 more. And I don't think points is going to matter anymore. Well, I think it's going to matter, but it's going to matter in the sense that table me or lose. But that's usually how the Tau play anyways, right? Well, on to Tau, turn 4. So you finally get to draw objectives. You get to draw 2 of them. Domination. That's right. It all comes full circle.
From behind enemy lines.
Yeah, okay. So you got 1 year scoring units within 12 inches. I think you got that. If you get 3 or more, it's worth D3 victory. So that does make an argument for you to just move back and hope for more, but then again, you're not going to get enough victory points.
Yeah.
Would you like to activate your Nova Reactor? The only thing that I could really use right now is an Invuln, which won't help you in close combat, but if you somehow kill me and I get to shoot you next turn, it would help dramatically.
I think he can get a feel no pain against it as well. I'm not sure on that though.
Yeah, if you fail this, you get feel no pain.
Yeah.
So what are you going for, the 3-up Invuln then?
I'm going to go for the 3-up one.
Okay, go for it. You got it. 3-up Invuln, so that'll possibly save you, although 3-up Invuln against that many grab shots, we'll see. That's assuming that you're not still locked in combat during my turn. You got a drone.
Yeah, it's going to move up towards the Rhino.
Well, it's objective secured, right?
Yeah.
So it's got that objective now.
I suppose. Okay, the crisis team is going to go over here a bit. Let's see.
Try not to get engaged by the relic blade.
Pretty much. Commander is going to move. It's just going to move within his 12.
Still staying in the sky?
Um,
Or is he dropping down? Because 12 inches is the minimum for staying in the sky.
He's going to drop down and move to here.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
These poor souls are stuck all the way back out of the action.
They're going to try and move up a bit.
Well, you never know how long the game's going to go. This is only turn 4.
Yeah.
So you're going to slowly chase me off all the objectives. Broadside's going to advance as well.
Yeah.
Really no problem with you just making sure that you stay within 12 inches of the side when you're already that close.
These crisis suits are going to make a run for that objective. Just a little bit.
Well, they got their assault moves.
Yeah. These crisis suits here are going to try and take out this Razorback. Prevent it.
Smoke launchers, so you should be able to get it. 4 is to hit. Oh yeah, you got it. You only need a single 4. Yeah, okay.
That's a lot.
That's a little overkill. I said you need a single 4. Are you trying to show off? You wreck it. You can't blow it up because you're not AP enough. So this is going to be wrecked.
Okay, the commander is going to shoot into those 2 tactical marines. Try and kill it. High yield burst cannon. 6 shots, twin linked.
2's to hit, so 6 hits.
3's to wound.
Yeah, 4 wounds. 3-up saves. You got 1 of them. Veteran sergeant alive with his grav pistol. Can you finally get assassinate? Missile pod.
Missile pods.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. 3-up saves. Oh, still no assassinate.
These guys are going to run.
3 inches.
3 inches. Just move up a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe get there by turn 6 or 7, right?
Yeah. Right, these broadsides are going to try and pop the Rhino over here.
2 of them can see it.
Yeah.
Are they?
8 shots, high yield missile pods.
4 is to hit.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. You are going through some heavy cover there, so I'll only get 4-up cover.
Okay.
Need 4 is to glance. Strength 7. I got 2 pens. I have a 4-up cover against those. And I save them both.
Okay.
But the drones can see as well. 3 of them. So that's 6 shots hitting on 5s. Oh, 3 hits. And then you need 4s to glance. 1 glance or 1 pen. 4-up cover. Oh, I guess it's my turn to make 4-ups forever and ever. 2 of the smart missiles are in range.
Okay. Smart missiles, firing.
4s to hit, twin linked. You got half of them so far. Can you get a couple more? That's a lot of 6s there. Perfectly average. You said your 6s.
Yeah.
You need 6s to glance. No saves. Oh, you wrecked it! How did you do that? That was a lot of 6s. Okay, you wrecked the Rhino. Good job. Good job. My guys disembarked out this way, and we got to take a pinning test. Leadership 9, the veteran's there. Not pinned. That's right.
These crisis suits are going to run.
They're just out of range
6 inches.
of the Marines up ahead. Yeah, now they're getting there. They'll be able to engage really well in turn 5. End of shooting phase. Morale check for this 1 veteran sergeant. Leadership 9. Ooh, he's staying.
Right. This team of crisis suits is going to assault move.
7 inches.
Right, they're going to go, let's think.
Further
this
away
way.
from the relic blade.
Even further.
I don't want to take any chances of me actually getting a 6-inch
No.
difficult terrain. You know that's not likely, right? Keep rolling 1s and 2s for that. He's
Right. These guys here are also going to do an assault move.
that'll get him up to the fight. 9 inches.
Right. They're going to actually move up here.
Oh,
Right.
I gotta kill that Riptide. Just do me a favor. Either kill my guys or die this turn. I don't want you to be locked in combat. Well, that's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. These suits here are going to do an assault move as well.
10 inches. They're eager.
Let's see.
Well, eager beavers.
Actually, just going to move up about half that. And then the drone can actually jump out in front.
Want to charge with the drone?
No risk, no reward. Let's try it.
Okay, Overwatch. I got 2 access points. Sorry, 2 fire points. So let's start with the flamer. D3 hits. So 2 hits with a strength 5 flamer. So 3s to wound. Re-rolling. AP 5, but you're a shield drone, so 4 up. Okay, he's gone.
It was worth
so
a
it was worth a try.
Yeah.
Now he's a piece of molten slag metal. And now the fight I'm really worried about, because I don't think I'm going to kill you, and I don't think you're going to kill me, which means we're going to be stuck in combat, which will stop my last cannons, grav cannons, and Storm Raven from firing at you. Not that there's not other targets for them, but yeah. Let's see what happens. I get to go first. 4 attacks from my Stern Guard, hitting on 3s. Okay, not bad. 3 hits, wounded on 6s. We got a wound. You got a 2-up armor and feel no pain. Oh, that would have been your 5-up invuln. Show off. Just kill my guys, please. 4s to hit.
Falls to hit.
Okay, you got 1. I got to count on you actually wounding. You killed 1. I'll kill the non-sergeant. There's really no difference. And so now I have to pass the leadership 8. Fail, fail, fail. Fail. Yeah! Woo! Oh wait, you could still catch me.
Yeah.
But your initiative is only 2.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer concussed. So why don't you roll yours first? Roll low, roll low. Yeah. I got away. Okay. I rolled 1. Still get away. I'm gonna run 8 inches. Maybe 4, 8 inches that way. And you can consolidate. And then face the Wrath. Although you do have a 3-up invuln on right now.
Yeah.
So that's better than any cover save that you could possibly get. Where are you gonna go?
Well, it's not like you can get out of
No.
line of sight of anyone,
So you
so-
might as well. Just take it. Take it.
Yeah.
Take it like a Riptide. Let's take a look at your objectives. You got behind enemy lines. Still didn't get assassinate. I literally have 1 Stern Guard character left, 1 character in the tactical squad left, and then my assault squad is basically down to just characters. So there's no sense in throwing any of these away, though, because, well, you could throw away domination if you really wanted to. I regret doing that, although now that I see the points, I realize it didn't make a difference. But
I think I'm just going to throw away domination.
just to feel better, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to try to get you.
Yeah.
Although if we go to turn 7 and I keep running away from you, you could hold all the objectives.
I could, but
Not likely. All right, let's hope you don't regret that as much as I don't. So I still have 3 objectives. I still want to do this just in case something wacky happens and whatever happens. Hungry for glory, issue a challenge. Boo. Secure objective 3 and secure objective 3. Yeah, that's objective 3. So those were useless. Well, we can still get big game hunter. Stern Guard sergeant is going to try to regroup leadership 9. Oh, he fails. That sucks. 4 inches.
he has ambition or fear.
Oh yeah, and they have. Duh, he's a space marine. I'm sorry. He is just going to turn around and be like, "Hey yo, I've got a poison 2+ sniper, and I know, or bolter, and I know how to use it." Captain and the squad there are going to go through difficult terrain. Hey, 6 inches. So it's a good thing they moved away. They are going to move out this way though, because we've got a grav pistol, and I think I'm going to need everything to take down that Riptide. While I watch the very first thing I fire at it finish it off. Storm Raven is going to stay on the ground, just so I can stay far away from all the bad guys. He's going to jump over here. So that was cruising speed. Razorback here is going to move up, turn fully around to face the oncoming Slaughterfest, and then the Grav Centurions are just going to hop out. Actually, I'm going to do difficult terrain, so 6 inches. They're going to move over here. This one's going to go and bust through some walls, difficult terrain. He's fine. Crunch, 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 crunch. 12 inches gets him right here. No, you may not. Countercharge! AKA, slow them down! And the squad that's in there, difficult terrain, 5 inches. Grav pistol guy will come out here so he can lend his grav pistol to killing that singular Riptide. Let's play the game of can I take 1 wound off of a 3-up invuln Riptide. Let's start over here with a grav pistol. Mastercrafted, of course, but it hits. Wounds on a 2. Oh! Doesn't have an amp, so can't redo that. Bolt pistol from the captain. Hits. Wounds on a 6. No. Bolter from the other assault marine. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Hey! If that does it, that'd be hilarious. 2s. You made your save. Let's do the grav cannons. This should do the trick, I think. 12 shots. 3 of them are signumed to hit on 2s. Whoop. Oh, 1 misses there. And then the rest hit on 3s. Not nearly as good as I wanted. 2s. Re-rolling. Okay, 3-up invulns and 5-up feel no pain. You could survive that. That was a pretty bad roll. Oh, but this is the one that you're not supposed to survive. Okay, you failed 2 of them. Can you make 2 5-up feel no pains? Oh, this is so... I don't know what to do. Oh my god! Woo! Big game hunter. Can't believe how hard it was to take that down. Good job, Riptide, for soaking up a lot of firepower. I'm going to run them 1 inch, not back into the vehicle. They're bracing for impact. Let's just put it that way. And if they hold still in the movement phase, then they have a 24-inch range with 5 shots each. Razorback will go flat out. This rhino will go flat out, dangerous terrain. So it's going to go over to here. Storm Raven is going to target that squad right there. Start the plasma cannon, which is gets hot. Does not get hot. Goal of this one is to take out your 1 shield drone. That's going off by 3 inches. Still hits 1 though. 2s to wound, and you've got a 4-up invuln on that drone. Why can't they ever fail it? Except when they charge by themselves. Because I wanted it gone because I have 2 strength 8 AP3 missiles that would insta-kill those guys. I should have fired with my bolters from these guys first. Just realized that. Oh well, lessons learned. 3s to hit, 2s to wound. That's a wound. You got a 4-up invuln on that shield drone. But you... Okay, well I'm just going to rapid fire into you and see if they can do any damage. Hey, scratch that. I'm going to fire at them because they're holding the objective. And I get to re-roll against people who are holding the objective with this formation. 3s to hit, re-rolling. 4s to wound. Oh, come on. Why can't I get the re-rolls and the wounding rather than the hitting? 3-up saves. 1 dies. You know, that ain't so bad. It's 2 less fusions. Stern Guard is going to run 1 inch. These guys are going to run after shooting. No, I'm going to leave them where they are. It's not worth it. And these guys are going to fire. Yeah, let's fire at these guys. Those bolt pistols and bolters. 1 bolter in rapid fire range, hitting on 3s and then wounding on 4s. Oh, 4 wounds. So 2 4-ups, and then you get to your 3-ups. Shield drones. 1 dies. I'm rolling 1 at a time to see if the other one dies. Wow! It's a miracle! 3-up save for your guy now. Oh! Wow.
Okay.
Grav pistol. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to fire at these guys. I was going to fire at your commander just to be cheeky. See if I could somehow make him take a grinding test. But now that there's a guy down by 1 wound, I could actually hurt him. Mastercrafted, Grav pistol, hitting on 3s. 3s to wound. That didn't matter anyways. This squad right here is allowed to run 6 inches. No. No. You may not move really nicely. You could go around us. You know what? I'm going to use it to like this. No. Stay back. This is our side of the board. Oh, it was your side of the board before? I'm sorry. It's our side of the board now. You can have our side. And a shooting phase. Morale check on this squad because they lost 2 out of 5. Leadership 8. Oh, they're good. End of my turn. I got Big Game Hunter. I'm going to throw away Secure Objective 4, just in case I'm actually holding 2 objectives at the end of this, which I doubt, but you never know. Which brings my points up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. First blood and ethereal kill, so that's 13. I was going to say I have line breaker, but you kind of have line breaker too. So the score is 13 to 1. So So I'm 12 points ahead for objectives. So you still have Assassinate, and you get to draw 2 more. What do you get?
Got Recon.
Hey, free point.
Yep.
That's if you have to get, everything has to be revealed, which it all has been.
Yeah. And Demolitions.
Throw that away.
Don't get that.
We don't have buildings or emplacements.
Big Game Hunter.
Well, okay, kill a vehicle.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that.
Okay, these 2 suits here are going to move up just a little bit. Right. Yeah.
Go around.
Yeah. These broadsides are going to move up as well. Okay. Continue moving these. Actually. Right, these guys are going to move to the right.
Yeah, I forgot to run that combat squad there. I was going to hide them behind that Razorback. But alas, we'll just see what happens.
These guys are just going to kind of spread out a little bit.
Not get hit by plasma cannons.
Try not to, yeah.
So not a lot of shots for your broadsides. So these 2 are in range with their smart missile systems, ignoring those guys to fire at them. So that's what Jacob's going to do. 8 shots sitting on 4s. Twin link, thankfully.
Yeah.
And so we got 6 hits. 3s to wound. Oh! And 3 up save, and he doesn't even die. Commander first, you just had to get him out of the way, just like that?
Yeah.
You think that you're just going to kill my veteran sergeant just like that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's see.
Let's see. He killed 1 guy last turn, why not? So why not 1 this turn? 2s to hit. And then 3s to wound. Oh, 3 wounds. Yep. Yeah, you got him.
dead.
Good job. Bye-bye, veteran sergeant. Hey, assassinate!
Oh.
Woo! I can't believe that.
5
This is
turns.
the 5th turn, yeah.
These suits here are going to fire into these tactical marines over here.
12 shots in on 4s. Ooh,
That looks like a
solid
few.
hit.
Oops, that one. Yep.
2s to wound. Solid. My sergeant's all the way at the back, so we'll just throw them all. Oh, 4 guys die. Broadsides and say, yeah, that's how it's done. Don't need your fancy pants smart missiles. Just some good old straight on missile pods. Cyclic ion blasters into the 5 tactical marines. 18 shots, hit on 4s. Ooh, not as good.
That's good.
2s to wound though. So 6 wounds. 3 up. Oh, just 1. Yeah. He's the closest to your guns. So you want to fire your fusion then to try to finish off some more of them?
Yep.
Because they're not fearless because they moved.
Okay, 4 fusions.
And on 4s. Oh, 4 hits. 2s to wound. Don't roll any 1s and you got the rest of them. I said don't roll any 1s and you got the rest of them. So 3 out of 4 of them. Blam, 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 blam. Morale check on that one guy, leadership 8. He is running. He's like, peace. I'm out of here. And this veteran sergeant, leadership 9. He also has the same hankering to run towards your guys. Okay, he thought better of it after that. 2 inches. So end of your turn, you killed that one guy, got the assassinate, so that's a point. And then made the 2 other squads run, just 1 guy left in each of them. But still annoying because they're space marines, so if we go on to turn 6, they just regroup automatically, and that's 2 lone guys that you gotta pour a bunch of firepower into just to kill. But you're getting close. I've only got so many guys left. Now there's a rhino full of guys back there. There's a Razorback, we got Devastators, we got a unit right here, we got a Storm Raven, we've got a single Stern Guard. I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty tough. So let's see if the game continues first. If it doesn't, then you automatically lose. Well, I guess you got your assault moves first.
Yeah.
Should we do those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, these are going to assault move. 5 inches.
Oh, now you move forward.
Yep.
I get it. Don't want to get in combat with a strength 6 AP3 close combat weapon. I understand.
There we go.
It's actually smart.
Okay, these 2.
6 inches. Nice bit of free movement to get up further. You want to chance a dangerous train?
May as well.
They got 2 wounds each, right? Piece of cake.
Actually.
1 dangerous train. Fine.
He's fine.
The last squad.
Those doing it?
7 inches. Hop forward to the next objective.
Pretty much.
You're slowly taking over the board. If only the game went on forever. you would win. So now it's the end of turn 5. On a 3+, the game continues, and if it continues, you got a chance.
Yeah.
If it finishes, well then I win, because I've got a lot of points. So go ahead, 3+.
All right.
Oh, it continues to turn 6. So Salamanders, turn 6. I'm not currently holding any objectives. I abandoned them all because I have so many points that I think that that's okay. And so we just have my regular objectives, which are basically secure stuff you can't because they're too far away and surrounded by deadly, deadly Tau. And hungry for glory, which I am not. Well, I'm hungry for glory, but my captain is more reserved in the idea of what said glory would look like. So there's no objectives for me to get this turn. So let's just survive and kill as much as I can. I'll automatically regroup. He's going to move back up here. I'm not going to be one of those guys that hides everything. I might like strategically place my guys, but I don't want to just hide in the corner because I know I could probably just easily win by driving this thing over here, and then you just wouldn't get there even in turn 7. I don't think you can get there in 2 turns. That'd be boring. So I'm going to try to be a little aggressive. I've set up a bit of a gun line, and I think I might be able to do some damage to you, which will really slow you down in doing damage to me. Move that Razorback! Turns. The Grav Centurions are in range of them. Veteran Sergeant with the Grav pistol is coming this way. Maybe he's hungry for glory. There's my captain in the assault squad right there. Difficult terrain, 6 inches. We ain't afraid of you. Get my targeting relay. Got a Grav pistol. Maybe he'll be able to do some damage because they're closest to this guy who's hurt. He's closest to this guy who's hurt. So with any luck, the hurt guys will no longer be there. Stern guard here is just going to scoot over and get in rapid fire range. Does he have one? No, he does not have one of the flamers. He's just one of the combis. As I promised, he's not going to hide. Dangerous terrain. 2. He's going to turn right back through the building. It somehow survives it. Yeah, because reasons. Storm Raven's going to stay on the ground, and yes, he'll get into threat range of those high yield missile pods because you know what? I think it'll be worth it. Springing my trap. I drew him over back to his deployment zone, revealed the Grav Centurions. I mean, of course he knew they were there, but it feels like I've sprung a trap, and so I'm just going to say that I did. Machine phase. These guys are going to move flat out to grab this objective. That's right, I care about objectives again. Not really. Grav Centurions into that squad right there. Wait. No, you know what? He's going to fire first because I want to take out that shield drone. He'll use his poison 2+ rounds hitting on 3s. And it was mastercrafted, by the way. Poison 2+. Of course. 4-up involved. Don't you dare. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye. Grav Centurions stood still this turn, so they finally get to use their full payload of 5 shots each, 24-inch range. They're all in range of these 3. 20 shots. So 5 of the shots are signumed, hitting on 2s. Well, there it is. And the rest are hitting on 3s. You're holding an objective. You're holding an objective! That one that missed gets a reroll. Oh, this formation all of a sudden feels even more powerful. I got a lot to talk about this formation in the post-game show, I have to say. Yeah. And 3s to hit the rest of them. And you're holding an objective. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, this feels very powerful. I baited. Now I feel like a mastermind. Totally did it by accident. Put my Grav Centurions in range of the middle objective and been like, oh no, I'm running away, come get me, come get me. And then you're like, I got the objective. And then I'm like, sweet, twiddling. It feels totally brilliant. If I had planned that, that would have been brilliant. Yeah. But I did not plan it. But it's still, that's 18 out of 20 hits. 3s to wound, thanks to your 3-up saves. And re-rolling, thanks to Grav amps. Oh, this is so nasty. They finally get to show their true strength.
Yeah, I'm going to go to ground with them.
Yeah, these 2, the closest ones are out in the open, so they'll have a 6-up cover. He has a 4-up cover, which will become a 3-up cover. Right. 6-up cover first for the first 2. Oh, keep going with one at a time. Just keep going one at a time. All right, so they're dead. And these are all this 3-up cover for the last guy. No, he's dead. Who cares what that one was? So that squad is dead. Oh. Am I going to outshoot the Tau? This feels weird. pistol, grav pistol into that one, out in the open. Hitting on a 3, mastercrafted, and then 3s to wound, no saves. Oh. Same thing over here, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Got him. Do you want to go to ground and get a 6-up cover?
No.
Doesn't think so.
He'll just die.
Let's do 2 bolt pistols. 2s for the captain, 3s for the other guy. He misses. And then 4s to wound. It's a wound. On this guy right here. Saved. Storm Raven is going to rain down fire and terror on this squad, starting with this 2 strength 8 missiles. Good thing you've got cover from the first guy at least. 2 shots from the Storm Raven, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 2 hits, 2s to wound. No ones, no ones, no ones. Oh. So the guy out front has a 4-up cover unless he goes to ground.
He's going to keep the 4-up cover.
Good idea. Yeah, he's fine. We'll do the plasma cannon next. It gets hot, does not. So let's put a plasma cannon right here. Direct hit will hit 3 guys. That's almost a direct hit. It's going 1 inch. Hits 2. 2s to wound. Oh, boo. And then you got a 4-up cover from that because it's AP2 on the front guy. Not saved. Then I'm going to power the machine spirit, one of the hurricane bolters. So 3s to hit, twin linked, and then 4s to wound. So before you roll that, I'm going to snap fire the other hurricane bolters too, because it won't make a difference. Twin linked. Okay, so you got 1 wound, 3-up armor, or that guy is dead. Oh,
He's dead.
Oh, it's the guy out front. 2 fusion blasters gone. Last cannon from this Razorback is going to fire at this Crisis Suit, who's standing up and out in the open, hitting on a 3, twin linked, and winning on a 2. And unless he goes to ground, he's dead. Insta killed.
Which one was this? This guy. Yeah,
He's gone.
just dead.
And this ninja guy is going to fire a bolter round. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! No one expects the guy who is running. Nearest is a shield drone. 4-up.
4-up.
He's fine. End of shooting phase, morale check, leadership 8.
8, yeah.
Made it.
He's fine.
And same with him, leadership 8.
He's fine.
Okay. These guys are going to attempt to charge. Do you want to Overwatch?
I do.
You got supporting fire from him too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say that yet. So you can just start with him. 6s to hit.
4 shots. 6 to hit. 1 hit.
1 hit, winning on 2. 3-up armor. I got a lookout start first. 4-up is my sergeant out front, so 3-up save. And they're fine. Fire?
He does.
Okay.
Strength 5 shots.
6s. Ooh, 2 so far. Twin linked for the other ones. So 2 in total, wounding on 3s. 1 wound. I'll look out, sir, that 1 wound. 4-up. 3-up save. Fine. And then his missile pod.
Yep.
6s. Nothing. So it's a 10-inch charge through difficult, so I need a 12. Failed. This guy's going to try to charge through difficult. It's a 6-inch charge, so he needs an 8. That doesn't matter what that one's going to end up being, because it's a fail. Plan worked at first. They soaked up the Overwatch, but I was hoping he'd get in there. Very effective, Salamanders. Good job. I guess I could have done some runs in the shooting, but I think I like where they are. They're doing pretty well there.
Yeah.
And the Razorback getting that kill, like he could have flat outed to block them again. But yeah, no, that went incredibly well. Killed a full group of 3, killed one of the fusion guys, and 2 of the missile pod guys, leaving me with very little firepower left to mop up the rest of my army.
Yep.
So at this point, Jacob has decided to call it, because do you think that... Okay, let's play this out. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Let's say we go to turn 7, and let's say they somehow killed 1 thing each.
Yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units left.
Yeah.
So there's actually no possible way, unless you had no, you couldn't have 1 guy running, because you'd have to have killed something in the squad to make him run. Maybe an explosion from the vehicle kills everything inside.
That's a long shot, though.
Yeah, so there's literally 9 units left, and 4 of your units. No split firing, no way to split them up. And so there's just actually no way for you to table me. And maybe you could grab objectives and hope to rack up the points, but really, you don't have any objectives. You have 1 objective right now, so you only get to draw 1 card.
Yeah.
And then you can draw, and then you could grab 4 objectives, and next turn grab 4 cards. But I think that would start to push it. So,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much for watching. That was a long one, but it was really interesting. We're going to have a post-game show. I really want to talk about the new stuff for the Salamanders. It was a lot more interesting than I thought it would be, I have to admit. I thought a lot of the things that it had benefits for I wouldn't be using, but that was not the case here. So I'd like to talk about that in the post-game show. So that is available to Vault members, of course, as is the next battle report that we'll be playing, both in the links in the video description below. Go ahead and click those, and happy wargaming.